Honey, where are my pants?
Okay. First, we're going to talk about these shoes. So these are not Kufandi. So all the clothing items on here are Kufandi. The shoes are from
Bruno Moda, Bruno Moda, Italy.
Okay, so let's talk about these for a minute and let us know what you love about these.
One, for the price, they're awesome. But I love the color. They have a nice leather shoe with a leather bottom. It's going to be nice and slick and classy. They're going to go really well with this shirt and this tie too. I love it because they look a lot more expensive than they are. They are a great pair of business or work shoes that will make an impression without spending a ton. Honestly, they look classy.
Yeah, so these they just are so beautiful. They catch the light really, really well. They come with these fabric shoelaces, which are kind of more like a knotted rope or a twine. They look really, really nice. The stitching along the front just looks really polished and finished. It's got stitching along the lip right here and then along the back as well. The shoe bottom is like really cool. It's got this like kind of cowboy paisley bottom, which I don't know if anybody would ever really see that.
I've worn them a couple times too, so it's starting to wear a little bit. No, I think it just shows that, I don't know, I guess nobody would see that unless you're kicking your
I was just thinking, yeah, maybe if you walked really... You know what? If you were sitting down and you crossed your legs, somebody would see that and they would be very impressed. Yeah. So why don't you just sit up there and slide them on and we can see them on your feet.
Just to show you, the thing says Bruno Moda, which maybe that means Bruno Marc, but the tag inside says Bruno Marc. Yeah, I will definitely try these on. Oh, let's sit down here. Will they be able to see my feet?
I might have to sit on that strap there.
Sit on that one? Sure.
There we go. Okay, and if you kick them out, we can see the bottom of the shoe.
All right, here we go. Laces are like leather laces. These are, we ordered those and they come in half sizes. So this is a 10.5, which fits my foot absolutely perfectly. So true to size.
Ignore the Puma socks here. You of course want to wear some dress socks to complete this classy look.
That's true. It is a bit taboo, but maybe that will just make a statement.
Okay, so you can notice as he's putting them on that they hold their shape really, really well. So these are definitely just a really nice fit. Really, they hold their shape well and they look so nice. That color is just really so rich and decadent. And then one thing I got distracted, but they have that nice stitching along the sole. And then on the heel, they have a really nice matching caramel kind of slit through the middle. So they end up looking just really classy from top to bottom. So you can see with this look, now it is not a black shoe, but you can see it really draws your eye towards the different hues in what he's wearing. And it just makes everything just look really, really nice with that pop of color.
Do you want to ask me how they feel?
I do.
Well, they feel good. No, they feel really good. They feel soft. It's like they are leather soles, so there's a little bit of, I don't know where they get the cushion in, but there is just a little bit of cushion I can feel. Like not a ton. Definitely feels like you're stepping on leather with just a little bit of cushion. The heel box is just hugging my heel right in. It's got firm leather backing, so I know it's not going to just start creasing and folding, but it's not digging into me at all. They feel like, honestly, kind of molded to your feet. But they're firm, but I don't think they're going to cause like blisters like a lot of shoes do.
Okay, so let's compare these shoes with a black pair of Bruno Marc as well. And we're going to show them all together. Now, really, with this look that both of them are wearing, his caramel shoes, we showed them off with what my son is wearing, and they looked really great. And these black shoes would look really great with what he is wearing because he's wearing a darker belt. But because they don't fit each other interchangeably, we're just going to have them wear them as they are. But let's talk about these black ones for a minute, and then he will put them on and you can see them in the camera on for both styles. So these have a much thinner lace. These really feel more like just kind of, I'm trying to think of the word. I use it a lot with crafting, but I can't remember what it's called right now. So it's not twine. It's almost like jewelry, like the jewelry
cord.
Yeah, jewelry cording. So light's kind of
Oh, much
grabbing those.
thicker.
Yeah, it's a much thicker, but it's jewel. It feels a lot like jewelry cording, whereas the other one felt more like a braided rope or a twine. So, okay, so these are nice and black. They have the same stitching, but it's not quite as obvious because of the black. And it doesn't have the stitching along the front. So it's a plain smooth top and toe, and then the stitching comes along the front here along the lip. It also comes here along where the foot goes in and along the back. The sole is just solid black, but it does have stitching here along where the shoe meets the sole. So if you're looking for a nice, classy black pair of lace-up shoes, these are really nice. So why don't you put those on and tell us what you think about how they feel. And they're gonna, it's the same place that Dad's sat. And you're going to be able to see how a black shoe looks with this nice black shirt. Now, I kind of like the brown pop of color with the belt, but if you did have a black belt on, then you would just look really slick, black from top to bottom, color in the tie, and then color in the pants to just offset things just a little bit. But it just looks really nice. We'll give them a minute to put these on. How's the toe box? How's the heel? How's the structure of the shoe?
It feels really nice. It fits on my shoe really well. It fits on my foot really well. It feels good on the back. It doesn't feel like the back is digging into my foot. It is digging into the back of my heel.
Okay, great. So let's stand up, do a little just heel to toe. Yeah, there we go. So really nice and slick, really nice and black. He's got a nice pair of black dress socks on. And you can see from the shirts down to the shoe. We'll show off the bottom of them once again, but I'm glad that you pointed that out. These are definitely less of a dress shoe per se, we'll talk about the bottom in just a minute, but they have more of like a rubber sole, more for like walking and gripping. So from top to bottom, like I pointed out, with the black and the black, this just comes together really nice, but the shoes just look really great together. Hold it up and maybe we can see it up here. You know what, I'll hold them up in just a minute, but let's stand up there side by side and we can look at the shoes and we'll compare these shoes. So both of them are Bruno, Marc. Two different styles. You've got one that definitely has more of an angled toe. The black ones have more of a rounded toe. You've got different types and different colors of shoelaces. Stitching's different. The styling's a little bit different, but both look really nice and they wear really nice. What else would you add to that?
I would say these ones are definitely multi-purpose, right? So anywhere you would be working where you need a black shoe, and that's a lot of jobs. So you could wear it almost to like any kind of casual job, also a dress-up job. These are less versatile. I think these would be, I would say these are more corporate and these are more blue collar, I would say. And this is coming from somebody who worked in shoes for several years at Nordstrom. So I could see something like this. Actually, either of these, like somewhere where you would wear a suit and tie, you could wear these. These are a little bit more fashionable though. So these have a little bit more, less on comfort and like wearability, more on fashion and style. Whereas these are the workhorse shoes of the urban everyman who has to get up, go to work every day and dress in a suit.
Okay, one more thing. Let's take it off. Can I get one of your shoes off? Just the black ones. Okay, so just wanted to show you, this is a nice bottom that is really going to grip, like Gabe was talking about. It's just going to have a lot of versatility in where you can wear them and how often you can wear them and just how well they're going to hold up. So really, really nice bottom. I think that was really a great description of kind of where and when you would wear these and when they would come in use.
I'll point out I have worn the brown ones in the snow, super, super slippery, while these will give you more traction, especially on a slick surface. So apart from selling shoes, I also waited tables for many years. And so, yeah, these brown ones would not cut it. I'd probably slip off on a French fry or something and hurt myself, whereas these bad boys would grip the floor in all those circumstances and be a little bit better for working.
Okay, great.